Today, guys, if you see this video on your For You page, this is confirmation and affirmation of what I'm saying and what your thoughts has perceiving as a reflection through source through me. Your consciousness becomes more aware of how you feel. Like when I smoke weed, I am not able to express myself as clearly as direct how it was if I'm not operating from my higher up pure masculine energy from my higher self and from within me. So the more that you raise your vibration, the more sensitive that you become to things in your life, people, foods, habits, just everything for real. And Mother Earth is raising up with us, I say. Now, these are my reasons why I feel like, and these are my personal, this is experience for me of why I stopped smoking and reasons why you should stop smoking. Alright, now we in 2024, most of the motherfucking weed and marijuana is GMO and it's fake. So when you buy the weed in the stores and shit, it has chemicals and shit, and those chemicals blocks your pineal gland, it blocks your third eye, and those chemicals reacts within our body to make chemical changes that blocks our chi energy, our life force energy. Alright, every time I smoke weed, I feel a brain fog, I feel disconnected from the source within me, I feel disconnected from my higher self. My heart chakra, I'm less emotional, I'm detached from my emotions, right? And I'm very disconnected between myself. Now within that, I'm operating every time I smoke, I'm in a more feminine energy. My mental plane gets boosted, right? But as I get boosted up, my awareness goes up. So as I smoke, I can feel the energy of people around me. I can start hearing people's thoughts and their intentions. I can feel their energy. I can read energy very well. Now that's one of the pros, but the cons is that it blocks your life force energy. And as you can see within this picture, divine source consciousness energy flows between your crown chakra going down to your pineal gland. Now if those chakras are being unbalanced and blocked and tampered with by entities and the things that we are consuming in our lungs and smoking, that means that you are being blocked through your abilities, your life force energy, your kundalini. So all I'm saying is I feel like the weed now in 2024 is chemicalized. That shit is fake and GMO. Now there's a big difference from smoking the real weed. Now the real weed now, the ancient weed, the weed with the plants and the seeds, the real ancient marijuana, that the real weed activates your pineal gland, and the real weed it increases your consciousness, in your mental, you're perceiving things from a higher dimension. Your thoughts are perceiving things from a higher perspective. The way you think from when you smoke the real marijuana, from Mother Earth, the real Mother Earth tree, Christmas trees, that it connects you to you. You might be having ego deaths and shit, but all I'm saying, smoking weed could tap you in, but it can only tap you in at a certain extent. Smoking weed it brings you limitations on how you can ascend your consciousness. If you smoke weed, it's holding you down, bruh. It's really holding you down, and it's an addiction. It's a subconscious or addiction. Alright? It's just the truth of the matter. Smoking weed for me, it made me lazy. It made me procrastinate on a lot of things that I actually wanted to do. I would be more in my feminine energy. I would think of a whole bunch of things, but then it would block my masculine energy and not make me act in that moment of procrastinating and shit. That's what the GMO fake weed does, and it'll give you a big ass brain fog of where you can't even think, or sometimes, but your crown chakra energy blockages and shit. And I'm speaking from when you smoking the GMO weeds, with the chemicals and shit. From my experiences of not smoking weed, when I was smoking weed, I could not remember my dreams. And ever since I took a break and I stopped smoking weed, I'm really having way more lucid dreams. I'm being more in touch with my inner self. Now when I say having lucid dreams back to back, I'm actually making my own decisions. I'm making my own thoughts. I'm creating things in my own dreams, and I'm becoming very, very, very lucid and aware and conscious within my dreams. And now when I wake up in my body, it's like when I wake up in that theta frequency state, I close my eyes and I'm still in that dream state. I'm still in my dream, but I'm still in my body. So I'm omni. I'm two places at once. So like smoking weed will not make you remember your dreams as much, all right? And this is a proven fact. Like that shit will block your third eye. And when you come back too fast from a dream, you may not remember that shit. So you just have to like settle. Like you gotta let the downloads, you gotta let the energy flow to you and flow through you. And you gotta surrender, you gotta be relaxed and just don't even do nothing. Don't even go on your phone. Just think on what just happened in your dream. And then boom, you're gonna start remembering shit that you forgot. It's like you don't forget, you just lose the tracking device, the GPS. Lose the tracking order to your dream, but it still remains within you. So like these are my experiences. Like when I stopped smoking weed, y'all, there's a big difference between the connection in my higher self within me, and flowing through me. And there's a big difference of me just dreaming back to back and remembering shit. Like I be in the astros 24/7, like, and like it's like when you don't smoke weed, you more connected to the other side. Like when you don't smoke weed, you're more connected and your energy flow is more enhanced. You feel me? It's more connected. Now when you do smoke weed, like yes, it brings that consciousness awareness. It enhances it, like it brings you up, you feel me? But when you don't, like you don't need to be smoking to do those things, or like to do telekinesis or to use your abilities. Now this the real shit, y'all. This is where the abilities and the energy be flowing. So like you see right here, throat chakra, clear audience, that's telepathic communication. And my telepathic communication has been on point lately. It has been increased. And like the Mother Earth, we're going through a collective consciousness vibration frequency raise. So we all raising our vibrations and shit. And the world is kind of splitting between like high vibrational beings and low vibrational beings. And there's two separate worlds right now. So like motherfuckers, we gonna be communicating telepathically within our dreams, within telepathic communication, a lot more, y'all. For real, a lot more. Like I be seeing my family in my dreams. I visit my blood family in my dreams, and I be talking to them. I be talking to their spirits and their higher selves, and their human selves, like their lower self, medium self consciousness do not be aware sometimes. I'll text my mom and be like, I was talking to you in your dream, and she won't remember, but her subconscious remembers, her higher self remembers. And yeah, that's getting off topic, but yeah, you see clairvoyant, that's that energy flow. And when you smoke weed, that energy flow of where your life force energy flows, it gets blocked, it gets tampered with by GMO products within the marijuana that we be smoking. So this is just a confirmation, y'all. If for the people that want to like get more tapped in with your abilities and want to do TK, just take a break. You feel me? Take a break and see how the difference is. Like just take a break and to see if you having more dreams, if you remembering your dreams more, if you feel yourself like elevating more, you feel me? And then you see that Kundalini flow. That's where it all starts. In the top of your head, that crown chakra consciousness from source flows within you. You might wake up and be a different being one day. I'll show y'all. Okay, my goddess, my wife told me that it was an agenda. These are not my words. These are words coming from Omniversal Soul.
It was an agenda that they put weed in black communities specifically. Even though everybody smokes, but that shit is pushed more in the black community. Even in our entertainment and movies and music, you feel me? It's an agenda that they spread to make us want to smoke weed.
To smoke pot.
Yeah, and it's an agenda because they know who we are. Like, I'm not saying that it can't block other individuals from other races, but black people specifically, we are special. We were made out of stardust. We come from the cosmos originally. We were never created here. You feel me? So they're trying to block us from that source connection.
that inner God within us, our melanin. And another thing, we're us melanated
They want
beings.
us doped out on drugs.
Our human body was not designed to eat meat. The Caucasians vessels, their bodies were designed. They could take it, but even us, our bodies are really not designed to eat meat.
That's an agenda too. They put that shit in our communities, and now they got us thinking we need to be eating
Fried chicken,
neck bones, fried chicken. Like, fried chicken is a #1 food in our community, and that's an agenda too. Like, it's a fucking reason all this shit was spread. Like, they're trying to keep our bodies sick, keep our bodies
weak,
stuffed with bullshit, so that we can't keep our energy centers open, and we can't keep our vessels clear. Because if our vessels are clear, that means it's more space for open connection to source and our higher selves.
And for entities like the archons to get to us.
Yeah.
It's easier for the archons and the fucking reptilians to
like all that
project shit
and stuff. It just like makes your body weak and heavy, and it makes you more pulled down into this physical. Like, you gotta be light as a feather. Like, not just your heart, but your physical vessel has to be light. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Eat like gods, not like peasants.
All right.